Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos. Good morning and welcome, everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shearer, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org, on the weekly talk section. Today is actually Monday, May 27th, and we are continuing with our last week of May, the power of vision. I'm recording this today because I'm in the process of moving. And as you can see, I've blurred my background, as most of my stuff is already in the process of being packed up. So yesterday I had no internet, hence no meeting on Zoom yesterday, but I'd like to post this for everyone today. So at this time, I'd like to once again welcome everyone, including those that are new to our center here in Puerto Vallarta. Whether you're watching the Zoom meeting or the replay at a later time. We teach a philosophy here called the science of mind, and it honors all faiths, all paths, all traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. Everyone is welcome here, and we value each and every one of you. As I mentioned, we teach a philosophy called the science of mind, and it's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom. We offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth. And we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes was asked to provide a concise definition of this teaching, he replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. And so now, as we do each week, let's review our vision, mission, and purpose. We have a grand purpose here, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. This is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on these can be found on our website as well. So vision is a companion to self-actualization. And a vision allows us to know who we are and what we can create together. So this week, we want to explore what the movement from good to great to grand looks like on a communal level. This self-actualization, when embraced from a larger perspective, involves creating supportive spaces that honor and encourage the authenticity of others. And we can then begin to foster a culture where individuals feel safe to explore and express their true selves, free from judgment, fear, or rejection. And this extends beyond mere lip service, urging us to actively impact the world around us through meaningful actions and engagement. By aligning our values and intentions with our activity in the world, we become catalysts for positive change in our community. And this prompts us to ask this question: who are we when no one else is looking? It calls us to live in alignment with our truest selves, even in the presence of challenge or the absence of external validation. When we begin to commit to a path of evolution, transformation, and self-actualization, it creates a powerful collective force that not only impacts our own personal growth, but it cultivates authenticity and propels positive transformation in the world, thus moving us collectively from good to great to grand. Let's start with a quote from Ernest Holmes. He said, "There is an irresistible potential pressing against everyone for self-exploration." And Ernest Holmes wrote, "What the world needs is spiritual conviction, followed by spiritual experience. I would rather see a student of this science prove its principle than to have them repeat all the words of the wisdom that there have ever been uttered. It is far easier to teach the truth than it is to practice it." And this perspective highlights that merely knowing the words or ideas is not enough. Truly understanding and growth from embodying and evolving the principles. It's this encompasses creating space for others to be more authentic by beginning both individually and collectively, creating systems and frameworks that support the self-actualization of all. By embodying spiritual principles from a space of authenticity, we create space for and encourage others to engage in their own process of self-exploration and authentic expression. This understanding recognizes that while teaching the truth is important, it's through application and practice that transformations truly happen. In The Science Mind, Ernest Holmes wrote, "What the world needs is spiritual conviction, followed by spiritual experience. I would rather see a student of this science prove its principle than to have them repeat all the words of wisdom that have ever been uttered. It is far easier to teach the truth than it is to practice it." So let's create space. We have a collective responsibility to create space for others to embark on their own journey of self-exploration and self-actualization. The movement from good to great to grand is not just an individual one, but a vision for our collective reality. And this sacred act of creating space fosters an environment where individuals are free to explore their authentic selves without any external judgments. By nurturing this space, we honor the inherent potential within every individual, recognizing that each person possesses a unique path towards authentic self-expression. Such an endeavor requires cultivating empathy, compassion, and a deep respect for the individuality of others. Embracing the importance of creating this space not only empowers others to blossom into their fullest expression, but it also contributes to the collective tapestry. It's through this conscious act of liberation that we invite a symphony of diverse voices, each harmonizing in their own way, co-creating a world of possibilities for everyone. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote this: "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." So embracing the self-expression and self-actualization of others extends far beyond mere words. It requires a resolute commitment to actively demonstrate our support and acceptance. The significance lies not only in empty proclamations, but in tangible actions that create an inclusive and nurturing environment for individuals to freely express and explore their authentic selves. By actively engaging in this process, we transcend the boundaries of passive acceptance and move toward a profound understanding of the transformative power of a lived experience. Through our actions, we become catalysts for change, dismantling the societal barriers and empowering others to unapologetically pursue their passions and aspirations. It's in these authentic acts of encouragement, support, and celebration that we foster a culture of true acceptance and empower each individual to embark on their path of self-discovery and actualization. This is an excerpt from Deepak Chopra's book, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. He wrote, "A single cell in the human body is doing about 6 trillion things per second, and it has to know what every other cell is doing at the same time. The human body can play music, kill germs, make a baby, recite poetry, and monitor the movements of the stars all at the same time, as well as other things. What is remarkable," he said, "about the nervous system of the human species is that it can command this infinite organizing power through conscious intent. Intention lays the groundwork for the effortless, spontaneous flow of pure potentiality seeking expression from the unmanifest to the manifest. So use your intent for the benefit of this humankind." And Audre Lorde wrote this, "When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid." So who are we when no one is looking? It's during moments with ourselves that we have the opportunity to cultivate authenticity and to align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with an awareness of their impact on the collective experience. As we are liberated from the need for external validation, we can begin to recognize how our creative abilities impacts the interconnective web of humanity, shaping the fabric of our shared existence. And acting from this deep understanding, we embody integrity and mindfulness, infusing each action with a sense of purpose and contribution. In these private moments, we tap into that wellspring of our inner wisdom, realizing that who we are when no one is watching defines the authenticity and transformative potential that we bring to the world. It's through this conscious alignment of our internal and external landscape that we not only shape our own lives, but also become architects of our collective reality. The Baha'u'llah said this, and my apologies if I have mispronounced their name: "Let your vision be world embracing rather than confined to your own self." So as we begin to create brave and safe spaces for the self-actualization of others, it's important to understand that our words are not enough. It's through our conscious actions, both seen and unseen, that we can create transformative spaces for others to embrace their true selves. We are called to actively practice empathy, compassion, acceptance, and passionately engaging in the dismantling of societal barriers and limitations, allowing our own authenticity and integrity to guide us in cultivating an environment where every individual feels seen, heard, and celebrated. In our private moments, we remember our thoughts, beliefs, and actions directly impact the shaping of our collective experience. By living our truth, embracing self-expression, and creating space for others to self-actualize, we become beacons of empowerment, catalysts of change, and creators of a world where authenticity is the norm, and every individual is given the opportunity to thrive. Together, we can forge a path towards a world where everyone is unapologetically themselves and attribute to a more vibrant, compassionate, and interconnected life. And I'll leave you with this quote. How do I treat others? Do my practices align with my values? How am I holding others accountable? But the main question is, who am I when no one is looking? And that leads us to our affirmation for the week. I create spaces for authentic self-expression in both myself and others. And so now it is our news and updates here at our center. We will hopefully be coming in or showing up in person this coming Sunday. However, I make no promises, as I will still need to unpack and settle into my new home. If you are interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we'll be offering the Foundations course via Zoom starting Saturday, September 7th. So connect with me or check our website to find out the details. We'll also be having a book study on the 4 agreements in July. And there will also be a consciousness studies, so practitioners first year, starting in mid-September to early October. So look for all the details on all of these and more classes on our website under the classes section. And let me know if there is another book study or a course or class or even meditation that you would be interested in, so that we can mark those on our calendar for you as well. And if you would like to have one-on-one connection for a spiritual mind treatment to assist you with whatever is going on in your life or whatever you would like to experience more of, then please connect with me so we can make that happen. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current year, as membership does renew each year, or if you'd like to be on our board of trustees, then please connect with me so that you can be sent the application form. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. And now it's our time for mindfully giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give. Every donation is greatly appreciated, no matter the amount. Donations can be made via Tithely or PayPal on our website, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as the page for the replays of the weekly talks. If you still like to write out paper checks, then you can do so by addressing them to CSLPV number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. And now please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. So may peace and love be with you. Blessings to all. Namaste.